Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel and another video. Today's video is going to be a Q&A video. I asked over on my Instagram, which is @basicallyaprincess, for you guys to ask me some questions that maybe I haven't asked before, ones that maybe I've not discussed before, things that I might have avoided was the main one. And so you guys gave me your best questions. I kept putting it up. I gave you guys a few weeks because I put it up once and then I never ended up filming the video, and then I put it up again and I still wasn't getting any questions that I'd kind of avoided answering. But then I'm just crossing my legs here because it is currently, sorry if you think I look a bit fidgety, 7:20 in the morning, and I am going to film this before I go to work because I'm just dedicated to getting some good videos up at the moment. Actually meant to be on a late shift today and I was like, I'll film this video on Monday morning. And then they're like, Harriet, do you mind working at 8 AM? And I was like, oh my days, I'm gonna have to film this YouTube video at 7 AM. So that's what I'm doing. So if you want to see me spill the tea, then just keep on watching. How come you don't sound Scottish? I think I've addressed this one before, but this does confuse a lot of my people, or a lot of the people that follow me on here. I am actually from York. We came on a camping holiday to Skye when I was maybe like 7 or 8, 7, and then within like 6 months, my mum and dad had literally sold the house in England. We'd moved to Skye and we were here. Like literally within 6 months, we were on Skye. So mum and dad just decided to just have a different way of life and move to the countryside. It is a nice place to live, but it can get a bit lonely. What I mean by lonely is you sometimes feel a bit like deserted from the world because we are so flipping west of Scotland. Yeah, so we are quite high up. If you look at a map, it's like Skye's like right at the top of the Isle of Skye, and it does take flipping forever to get anywhere. Maybe one day I'll move. What is your favourite music? My favourite music is, do you know what? It used to be Adele, but then we had a concert. I had a concert in England booked to go and see her. So me and mum flew all the way down to London. We got to London to go and see her, and it was one of them things where she had 2 original nights booked. It was like I think it was the third. No, she had the 2 Friday and Saturday booked, which were her original 2 nights, and I was booked on the Saturday. But then her management decided, oh, let's just add Wednesday and, what was it? Yeah, Friday, Saturday, the original nights. Let's add Wednesday, Thursday as well. So by the time I got to the Saturday night, she'd injured her voice and she cancelled her original date. And I was flipping furious because all the people that got the extra dates had their concert with Adele, and I literally I've loved Adele since I was tiny, but I've actually been traumatised and I can't really listen to her music anymore. Like, do you know that way? It was like we've travelled so far from where I live to go and see it, and then she just kind of like, the gig got cancelled, and I was just like, I don't know, it kind of put me off. So ever since then, I would have always said Adele then, but now I'd say maybe Lewis Capaldi. I literally love Lewis Capaldi. Who else is my favourite? I'm just a mix of people. Like, some weeks I like a bit of like more up music, some weeks I like more slow music. I just kind of change around really. I've not really got a particular favourite artist. What's your favourite film? Same with films. I've got to admit, I'm not a film kind of person. I'm a series kind of person. I actually love to know in the comments, are you a film type of person, or are you a series person too? If it would go between, oh hi, let's watch a film, which Lou says all the time, he is a serious film kind of person, and I'm just not that. I just don't like films. I just don't see, I can't get the concentration for a 2-hour film. I'm just not a film type of person at all. I am a series type of person. So if we're going on that, I'll just switch it up a little bit and tell you my favourite series. I love Broadchurch. I loved Game of Thrones. So many series that I loved. Power. I love Power on Netflix. There'll be loads that I'm forgetting about here. But yeah, I'm more of a series type of person. And yeah, Dr. Foster. There was a series as well called Teenager on 13, I think it was called, on BBC. Loads of good series. Maybe I'll do a video on recommended series. What's your best comforts when you are on your period? I'm so glad someone asked me this because I have got something that you guys, if you get really bad stomach cramps like I do, or just in general feeling comfortable in your stomach and you're like at home, all cozy, and you think, oh, I've got to go to work, but I can't go to work, my stomach's in agony. Get yourself down to Poundland, and they're in pink boxes, and they are period pad heat packs. Now, it says you're not meant to put on direct skin, but okay, I put on direct skin, doesn't mean you guys should. I just stick it on my stomach. Oh my goodness, it's like walking around with a hot water bottle. It is the best invention ever. Like, I literally walk around feeling cozy. I've got a hot water bottle in my stomach all day at work, and they last about 6 hours. So the last couple of hours of your shift they go a bit cold, but hey, just bring another one to work. Honestly, the best invention ever. What else do? I sit and have lots of cups of tea. If I'm off work, get myself a fleece. Don't give yourself too much pressure that day to get stuff done. Just get cozy. Watch some films, watch some TV series, whatever you like. Have a nice hot bath. Just do something that makes you feel comforted. But these heat packs are literally my saviour on my time of the month. Like, I can't live without them. Have you been reading anything good recently? I have a confession to make. I actually don't read anything. Like, I haven't got the concentration for it, even quite honest. And I like to pretend like, oh yeah, I really should get into reading this year. I've never been into reading. The only thing I've been interested in reading is magazine, like Heat magazine, New magazine. But even then, I've got a confession to make. About a year ago, I've got loads of confessions to make in this video. About a year ago, I stopped buying them to save myself money, and I ended up saving something like a £5 a week on magazines. So it was like £20 a month I saved on not buying them. I've not missed not having them, and I don't think I've bought a magazine in a good couple of years now since stopping. Lou, your phone, darling! Yeah, I don't think I've missed not buying them, but that was the only reading I was doing, and now I'm not buying them. I'm not reading anything apart from scrolling through Facebook, which is really bad. Maybe I should start to maybe I should start to read, but I just haven't got into it yet, so I'm sorry. I feel bad saying that because, do you know what I mean? It's like one of them things you should really be sort of, what's the word? Broadening your, you know, vocabulary and things like that, and it is bad that I'm not reading. Okay, next question is dream job. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the dream job would be doing YouTube, and that would be stupid if I said that wasn't my dream job, because that would be a dream job. I'm also not sure how I'd cope with the social aspect of that, like not being out, like not having like, what, I think I would struggle to be like self-motivated. Do you know that way when you go to a job, not that YouTube is a job, but you know what I mean, like if I have like a 9-to-5 job, like going out of the house, I've got to go. Do you know what I mean? I've got to get to my shift. But I feel like if I had like a YouTube style job, then I would maybe struggle to self-motivate myself, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that would actually be a dream job. It'd be amazing. I mean, imagine working for yourself. Like, who would not want to work for themselves? So yeah, that would be a pretty cool dream job. But right now, I'm just working in the supermarket. Or am I? Keep watching, guys. If you've been over on my Instagram and on here, I've got a big reveal soon. But just keep watching. Right, next question. Do you get bored where you live now compared to where you used to live? Well, I was 8 years old when we moved, so it's not really like I've got anything to kind of compare to where I used to live. But yeah, we went back at Christmas time, and I mean, I was even saying to Luke, can we please move to England? Like, the idea of it, and like where my grandparents live, they're like, so where we stay with my grandparents, my auntie, it's so close to the shops, but then so in a little village. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's out of town, but it's so close to shops and things like that. Whereas obviously where I live at the moment, if you want to pop to the shops, it's like 3 hours away. So I just feel like it would just be amazing to just be like, yeah, just popping out to the shops, like that would be amazing. But then also when we go away to the city and then you come back to where I live, there's a bridge over to where I live, like at the island, and when you go over the bridge, it just feels amazing to be like, I'm back home, and then you just feel kind of safe again on the island. So there's pros and cons, but oh my gosh, can you hear that wind? It is wild outside right now, and obviously because it's like 7:30 just now, well, just gone past 7:30, and it is literally like whoo. So I'm so sorry if you can hear wind noise at the back of all this video. But yeah, I don't really get bored where I live, but it would just be nice to be a little bit closer to the shops, because you do get a little bit bored and your day's off sometimes, and you've got to literally use your whole day off to go and pop to flipping Aldi and Home Bargains. You know, it's annoying. Do you get bored of waiting for Luke to propose? Not really, because we've been together 5 years this year, and I wouldn't say I get bored, because, you know, he can do it whenever he wants to propose. You know what I mean? I do joke and say to him, you've got a 5 year, 5 or 6 years, 5 or 6 year, I said, if you're not done it by 5 or 6 years, I'm trading you in for another model. I always say that to him, but I am actually joking. Like, he can do it whenever he wants to do it, and I am joking at that. But like, I don't think there's any pressure, and I think in life right now, there's so much pressure on people to like get engaged, get married, have a child, buy a house, but not even in that order nowadays. I think people don't really get married anymore, but my marriage is something really important to me, But no, I don't get bored waiting for Lou to propose. I do wind him up about it, but I genuinely don't mind. He can propose to me whenever he wants, but I said to him, just so you know, I'm not having kids until I'm married. That's what I always say. So I'm quite old-fashioned like that. My mum and dad got married and then had me and my sister. And I am quite old-fashioned, I'd say, in like how I would like life to be. If it doesn't work out like that, then it's not the end of the world, but that is the way I'd like to get married first. How long have you and Lou been together for? And that just answered that. It'll be 5 years in April. It was 5 years at Christmas since we met, and it'll be 5 years in April since we were officially, you know, a couple. What are your goals for 2020? I will link my 2020 goals video down below, but this year's goals was just to be more make life easier for myself, basically. So I was saying things like about tidying up, like once you've had your dinner, do the dishes straight away. Once you've moved something, put it back straight away. And actually, to do it a month in, we're doing really, really well. In January, I also set myself a goal of no alcohol for the whole month and no takeaways. I hold my hand up. On the last day of January, I had a takeaway, but I lasted just under 4 weeks without a takeaway, which I thought was really impressive. Me and Lou were eating healthy and just like doing really well, and I lost 4 pounds in January with no alcohol and no takeaways. Yes, we cheated on last night, but it worked out about 28 days we did without a takeaway, which I think is quite impressive. We saved a lot of money, and we did really well. But I'm back on the health bandwagon now. I've still not touched a drop of alcohol, and it's now the 3rd of February. Not that you'd be touching it today, Harriet, because it's 7 AM. But no, I've not touched a drop of alcohol still, and it's the 3rd of February, and I don't actually think I miss it. And I've seen a few people put on Instagram, like, the months of the year, and like, if they were going to try and do it every month this year. And I was like, Harriet, don't put yourself under this pressure, because I know I want cocktails on my birthday, but I think I'm going to be more selective when I drink alcohol maybe this year, and not just have like a glass of wine with my dinner, like have alcohol when I go out with my friends, have alcohol when me and Lou go out for dinner, but not like have it just, oh, I fancy a glass of wine. Do you know what I mean? I think it's made me realise that I'm not a big drinker anyway, but it's made me realise that just have a Diet Coke instead of a glass of wine with your dinner. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, 3rd of February, still not touched alcohol. And that was one of my goals. And yeah, just to continue to be positive and just be a happy thinker. And yeah, I didn't really set myself too many goals this year because I didn't want to stress my little brain out. But yeah, that was my sort of goals for this year. Would you ever quit your job at the Co-op if your YouTube gets more successful? I mean, I think you'd be stupid not to take the risk and go for something like that. Life's too short, you don't know what's going to happen, and yeah, I think I'd be stupid to say, no, I wouldn't quit my job, because you just don't know what's happening. But all I can say is watch this space for a video, possibly later on this week. And it's nothing to do with YouTube, because everyone's been messaging my Instagram like loads of things that I could be like telling you guys this week, which is like, are you pregnant? Are you engaged? Have you bought a house? Have you got a puppy? It's none of these things. And everyone that knows has said to me, no one's ever going to guess it. I'm like, I know, no one's going to guess it. Why did you decide not to go to uni? Okay. First of all, I didn't care about uni. I was never interested in going to uni. I wasn't a huge fan of high school. I just went for the social side of it, and even then I didn't really have that many friends. I went from about 4 friendship groups in high school, and I never stuck really to the same friendship group. I've always been quite a strongly opinionated person, and I always think if I never clicked with a person, I'd just be like, nah, not friends with you, and I'd sort of just, I don't know, I'd just leave the friendship group and go on and hopefully make new friends, which I always did, make another friendship group. So I had about 4 friendship groups throughout high school, and when I left, I ended up actually going back to my primary school group of friends, which I'd always stayed friends with in high school, but then I ended up becoming back closer with them after we'd left school, and then now we're like the best group of, there's like 8 of us, yeah, and we're all just in a big group, and I literally love them all to pieces. So life works out and you do make friends. But why didn't I decide to go to uni? I wasn't really that fussed about uni. Uni isn't the be all and end all. I think they sort of push it into you in high school, like uni's the best thing ever, but I've known people that have done a uni course now have ended up getting jobs that you can get without a uni degree. I think unless you want to be a teacher, or unless you want to do something in sciences, or unless you want to be a doctor, do you know what I mean? Like, you don't really need uni. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I just think that like work experience and social skills are the most important things literally you could ever have. And I'm not gonna like say I'm amazing at social skills, but I'm the most chatty person. I never get nervous in a social situation now, because I just feel like if you've got your social skills, you are sorted. Do you know what I mean? And if definitely when I have kids, I will say that to them, that if they don't want to go to uni, it's really not the end of the world. As long as they've got social skills, they're approachable, they've got confidence in themselves, You can literally get anywhere, like I'm not even lying. Do you want children? Definitely not now, but I'm 24 next month, so maybe, oh my gosh, it sounds crazy when I say it. Maybe in my late 20s I might decide I want children, but just now, no children are coming from me just now. Do you enjoy your place of work now, or do you have a dream job you want to pursue? All I can say, guys, is watch this space. Some exciting things are happening on this channel, in my life and in Lou's life at the moment, so we've got something going on at the moment, so definitely watch this space and I will reveal all very soon. I'm gonna finish this Q&A here because I'm watching the clock. I've nearly got work and I need to go get changed in my uniform, but I'm so glad I got a chance just to sit down, have a little chat with you all with my little cup of tea before work, and it's really put a smile on my face. So I hope you all have a lovely day or a lovely evening whenever you watch this video. Thank you so much for watching this Q&A. I really hope you all enjoyed it. I haven't filmed a Q&A in literally like, I think it's been 6 months or something, so I don't know how that's even happened. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to give a huge thumbs up if you're a regular around here, and if you are new, you don't know the drill, but now I'm going to tell you the drill. Please hit that subscribe button, it would make my day. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you all in my next video, which I think could quite possibly be a Primark try on haul. I'm pretty sure that's the next one coming up, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.